welcome to the Hay Meadow. My name is Hayley and this is my channel where I talk an abundance of different things about sewing and fabric and unboxings and the trials and tribulations that I've had whilst I've been slowly sewing through my own new unique wardrobe. So, welcome back to those of you who have been here before, and a huge welcome to the new subscribers. I've hit 850 subscribers today. That's amazing. I can't believe that there are that many of you who want to listen to me ramble on every week, as it is at the moment. It's not always weekly. So what have I got for you today? Well, as you know, if you were here last week, last Friday sews, because that's what this is, it's a Friday sews, although I might not get this one, actually I'm probably sure I'm not going to get this one out until Saturday, Australian time, because it's already mid-afternoon and I'm probably not going to get it finished until tomorrow because I've got circle tonight. So anyway, those of you who know, I have been on a week's leave from work, and like all plans of mice and men, I've not gotten to hardly any of them. In fact, I was in the sewing room earlier in the week for a different reason. This is the first time I've been in here all week. Can you believe it? I had all these grand plans of coming in and doing a big sort out of sewing up a smitten jacket, a Pattern Emporium smitten jacket. If you haven't seen that, go and have a look at it. It's awesome. I haven't done that. Don't know where the time's gone. I do know where the time's gone. You may also recall that Monday of this week was my birthday, and I had a fantastic day. I spent it alone in my pajamas on the couch doing nothing all day, and just between you and me, it was fabulous. I know that's not the way everyone would like to spend their birthday, but for me that was just joyous. I really enjoyed it. Chris sent me flowers and chocolates, so I did enjoy those. They were very nice. There's still some left, don't worry, there are still some left. But yes, so no, I had a great day. I had an absolutely awesome day. So what do I have for you today? Well, apart from giving you a recap of my week, what have I done? I had Little Man. We had Little Man yesterday. That was always going to be lovely. He's such a little darling. Had dinner with the kids. That was good. Well, they've got to sort of come, don't they? I guess. However, what happened yesterday was I actually received not one but 2 deliveries. So I'm going to share one of them with you today. So this is actually going to be a Friday sews because I haven't really done a great deal of sewing. And a Think Pink unboxing. So 2 birds, 1 stone. Why not? So, is there anything else that I need to tell you? I am looking forward to going to the Rocky Horror Picture Show on Saturday, tomorrow night. I had planned on sewing up my first wearable toile of the smitten jacket, but that's just not going to happen. Didn't get there. Oh well, happens. Oh, one thing I did do, so Saturday of last week, or Saturday of last week, I actually went along to an IKEA Plan Your Kitchen workshop. It was great. I had an excellent time. Now, you know, most of you, I assume, know now that we bought this house at the end of last year, and of course, when you buy a house, there's always going to be things that you're going to change. Oh, it's raining. I did plan on filming outside, however I did check the weather and it was starting to grey up outside and it started to rain now. Not like it was that last time it was raining. This is a bit more sedate, a bit more, you know, Friday afternoon rain. As is the case when you buy a house, there are always things that you're going to change. Now, for Chris and I, this is our final house. We'll probably both be carried out of here in boxes. Cardboard box, wicker basket, plastic bucket. I'm not worried. But this is going to be our final house. So we have specific plans to make sure that when we do improvements, we're only doing them once, because I don't want to be redoing things over and over and over again. So we've got lots of plans, as you do, always lots of big plans. One of them is the kitchen. Now, of course, a kitchen is a big investment, so that's not necessarily happening tomorrow. However, I saw that would be my phone. Just one moment. I have no idea where I was. Anyway, that was Marty. So, and while I was on the phone to Marty, actually, the heavens really opened up and poured, just like that other night. So you've missed that bit. It's sort of settled down now, settled in the background. You know, if you want to put this on while you drift off to sleep, listening to the rain and the dulcet tones of my voice, so I can tell you all about the wonderful items included in my Think Pink Sewscription box number 15. Not really. Probably give you nightmares. That's right, we were talking about IKEA, weren't we? So, bought the house. So the kitchen is one of those rooms that we do plan on renovating in the future. So I saw this, I'm subscribed to the IKEA family newsletter. I saw an email come in last week, the week before, about the planning your kitchen workshop, and I thought, oh, that's really great. I'll go along to that and, you know, start my research process. So I like to plan things, I like to have lots of information, I like to do my research, I like to know what resources there are, I like to have things mapped out so I know what's happening, can gauge time frames, all that sort of stuff. I'm happy for things to change, happy for, you know, things to crop up, but if I've at least got a base plan to work from, it's not so jarring. Chris, on the other hand, is a let's do it yesterday, let's change our mind now, hang on, we're going this way, what about this over here? And sometimes all that's happened without even, like, I don't even know. So I'm chugging along over here and he's done a right turn back here and I don't even know that now we're going this way. Anyway, it's probably why I drive most of the time. Now, so I went along to the workshop. It was great. Only 2 people turned up. Like, they had a list. There was probably 8 people on the list that I saw them cross my name out. But it was only me, myself, and another guy that turned up, which was fantastic because we ended up having a great experience, like a one-on-one consultation, basically. So they talked through like the stages, the products that they have, the offers that they have, the fact that they can actually do, you know, the installation, the planning, the whole works and jerks. How much you want to be involved is totally up to you. They told us about the products that they have, how they're sourced, the manufacturers that they have, and the fact that just because it's branded IKEA, the manufacturers underneath are actually like top level. I won't say what they are, but top level. The appliances that they use, the brandings of those, yeah, so we were really impressed with that. As I said, we only plan to do this once and once only. The fact that we are looking like we're probably going to go with an IKEA kitchen means that if we decide to change our mind on the style at a later date, it's just a matter of changing the doors and the fixtures and that sort of stuff. So it's not a rip out and try again type. Anyway, so yes, so that was really great. So, you know, stay tuned. That'll be sometime in the future with no date on it at the present time. But you might hear me talk about it every now and then. Okay, move on. Let's get to this package because I'm not sure. I've held it up a few times now and you'll notice that there's this bulging bit on the top. We all know what that means. And this isn't even any of those that I've said, it's my birthday. I did use that excuse a couple of times. Now, one of my new subscribers asked about Russell. So they've been going through my back catalogue, specifically my Vlogmas, and asked if Russell had come with me to the new house. And of course he has, but Russell is definitely, he likes to keep to the background, you know, he's not showy, but you do hear him every now and then, like now, you know. Russell's always here. We love Russell. Okay. Of course, the other fabric is packaged beautifully on top. And I think what we shall do, we'll do that one last because that's quite lovely. And the box has made it in excellent condition this month. So I think I mentioned in one of my previous vlogs I'm going to have to go through some of these because they do accumulate. However, they're great for storage in, you know, other rooms of the house as well. So because they stack nice and easily and they're good quality, so they close in on themselves and keep nice and square and shut. That's really good. So I was correct. Number 15, we have our box and I will go like this. Beautifully packaged as always. There's a little bit of glitter in here, so that's a bit exciting. So subscription box number 15, we have 2.5 meters of viscose. That is always exciting because that's one of my favorite bases. There were 3 colorways available this month. Okay, and of course there's a video that accompanies that, which is what I put my little fingers across. We've got the lovely little sticker which matches the box. So much care and attention goes into these boxes. It's amazing. So because I'm a heathen, I will just rip that. Oh, beautiful. Oh, that's lovely. That is absolutely beautiful. Look at that. Wow. That's actually going to challenge me a bit, and I'll tell you why shortly. We've had this conversation before, don't you worry. Itchy nose. Okay, so what is the sage advice on our card this month? If plan A didn't work, the alphabet has 25 more letters, so stay cool. Yeah, I agree with that. So that's our little, oh nice. Oh, I'm very happy with my colour scheme. However, let's have a look at what we've got in here. Ooh, what's that? So I'm going to start off with the, oh yeah. So this must be the local maker or the cottage industry maker. So this is, I'm not even going to try and say that. So this is Irish chocolate. I didn't know Irish chocolate was a thing. I guess every country probably has their take on chocolate, don't they? White chocolate, cookies and cream, honeycomb hex. Look at that. I'm sure that once I've gone and watched Andrea's video, I'll know how to say that. But at the moment, I'm not going to try because it's got that accent on there, so I don't know the pronunciation. Let's have a look at it. I better read it and make sure it's actually edible. It could be a soap for all I know. Eating our chocolate, yum. And we've got, hello, thanks for picking me up and thanks for reading this. We're all about thanks at, oh, they've actually got a pronunciation here, so that's awesome. Bwioch, that's what I'm going with. We're all about thanks at Bwioch. In fact, our name comes from the Irish word for gratitude. There we go. I can speak Irish now. That's pretty good. Okay, let's have a look at this. Because everyone loves chocolate. How do you even open this? It's almost like a Tetris box. Ooh. Oh, I can't smell it. Oh, I wish my smell would come back. Oh, yum. Look at this. Russell's even in the things I'm eating now, so we can't say we've left him out. Look at that. So there's a little bee there. Isn't that excellent? Cookies and cream, that's what it was. I'm like thinking, wonder what all of those little bits are. Cookies and cream. I will be enjoying that. White chocolate isn't actually one of my favourites. However, sometimes I find white chocolate quite rich. But there are some that aren't quite so bad. So with any luck, that's going to be one of them. Okay, so we'll put that aside. And let's have a look. So the next up we have our, toolless plastic snaps. These are by Hemline. And it's 10 sets of 9mm plastic snaps for medium weight fabric. No pliers needed. Well, I haven't seen those type before. You might notice I'm trying I've got a new light. Well, it's not new. I got it last year in a sale, but because I'm lazy, I haven't put it in a stand or anything. In fact, I've got it on a stand that's actually for something else. It's doing the job. Why buy something when you don't need to? Of course, we have a Gutermann thread, and it is a beautiful white Gutermann thread, so that's nice. Now for the fabric. I'm pretty sure we're up to the fabric. Yep. Now, I said that this would challenge me, and you will see why, because we've had a chat about animal print recently. And I said that I didn't really have any. Now, that was actually a lie, because what I found is this one. And I'm pretty sure I showed you this a little while ago. So it's like a blush sort of pink on the background, and then you could just call that a spot, like a splodge, a random type splodge, or you could look at it like an animal print. Well, this probably walks that same line for me, and it is this absolutely beautiful rayon. Look at that. That's just lovely. So for me, this is quite close to being an animal print, and I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is about animal print, but that's just lovely. Isn't that beautiful? So we have some dark navy, there's a more paler type of royal blue or cobalt blue perhaps, and then you can probably see around the edges of some of that blue where it starts to bleed in and become green, and then there's green around the edges of some, and that is absolutely gorgeous. So beautiful and lightweight. The drape is absolutely lovely. That's going to be lovely made up. What's our selvage say? Fabrics for your creativity. Beautiful. Okay, so we'll pop that up here. Oh, look at that. That looks so nice. Actually, I reckon I could make another blouse out of that, even for the because I could see this being very spring and summer. The weight of it, make lovely floaty summer dress. However, I think for autumn winter this could definitely make a long sleeve blouse as well. You know, you've still got your blue, you know, your dark blue in there. You could easily team this with a gorgeous like navy or even a green cardi and wear it to work. I definitely would. I'd wear this to work, probably with navy pants and a navy cardi. In fact, that's probably, there's a good chance that could happen. Actually, I even like the way it's sort of draping around the neckline here. I'm not much for a cow neck as such, having ample bosom. I don't often like a lot of excess here. I say that after making the flounce blouse, which is all about the flounce and the bosom area. However, yeah, I did see, where did I see that? I'm not sure if it was on a Zoom call or it was through someone else's video. Recently I've seen a pattern where the neckline has a slight cowl, but it's not really over the top, and I think I'd probably be quite comfortable with that one. Okay, so I guess you want to know what other colorways there were. So I'll show you the card in a moment, but I'll just explain it first. My nose is really itchy today. So it looks like there was, it looks like it could have been like a soft sort of pink background with oranges and browns, and then another white background with blacks, browns, and with the yellow accent. So I'll show you the card. So up here in the corner is the orange. I don't know if it comes across as like a bit of a peachy pinky type of background. Then in the center is the blue and white, which is the one that I've received. And then down in this bottom corner is the white with the black, brown and yellow. I would have been absolutely happy with any of those, but I'm very happy with the blue background. I just hit my knee on the corner of one of my cabinets here. Just take a moment. You know where that spot is on your knee, which is like your funny bone on your elbow? There. Anyway. Okay. So that's our Sewscription box. I can't wait to see what Andrea has made up in this particular fabric. Oh! Well, this looks like it's something new. I don't recall seeing this on previous ones. However, so we're used to seeing this, the subscription box little flyer, little inclusion. However, this month on the back, pattern options. How cool is that? That's a great idea. I really like that, Andrea. That's really clever. Whoever came up with that in the team, good work. Good thinking, 99. That's good. I'll be able to write my list of possibilities on there. In fact, I may even go, because I keep all of these, I may even go back, revisit all my fabrics from my subscription boxes that I haven't sewn up, and make some notes on the back of these, even without that, on possibilities. Because I don't know about you, but whether it's going to the fabric store and buying something specifically, which then doesn't end up becoming that thing, because I don't know, I get in a frenzy, lose my mind a little bit, buy fabric, and then it arrives, or I get home and wash it and the time comes and I either don't remember what I was thinking I was making, whatever I thought I was going to make I've moved on from. Yeah, so I think having something like that where I can list down possibilities might actually help me. Now, stop talking, Hayley, because you all saw that there was an extra fabric here. Now, I saw this fabric as part of one of Andrea's lives, one of the, I'll say Sunday night lives. Here in Australia, it's very early Monday morning. And I saw this and had to have it. I think there's only one type of fabric in here. Yeah, there is only one type of fabric in here. Now, I have not seen this before. I'll show you the little sticker, because there's always a gorgeous little sticker, little heart. Now, I've never seen this type of fabric before. I've seen, oh, I got lots too. Excellent. Of course, I've seen the style of fabric, but I've never seen it in this base. So this is a broderie en glace. Here it is. This is like an off-white cream broderie en glace. Oh, I'm going to have to work with that as well. However, this is in a viscose. I think it's a cotton viscose. Just one moment, I've got my computer over there so I can see what it was. So this is an off-white embroidered viscose, and it is absolutely gorgeous. Now I'll hold it up again and you can see that the pattern is like little flowers, and it's absolutely beautiful. I don't remember how much I actually bought, but there is a stack here. I have a feeling that I may have considered this for a dress because it's just so beautiful. I may have bought extra so that I have lots of options. There could be a good 4 meters here, I reckon. Yeah, yep, 4 meters. What can I say? I'm greedy sometimes. I can't help myself. Now, I recently bought some broderie en glace as a gift for somebody. Not the broderie en glace, but anyway. And the quality of it was beautiful. On the back, it was just as gorgeous as on the front, just as this is. And I said to Chris that, you know, I'll be lucky if this person actually gets it, because it is so gorgeous. But, you know, I'm not like that most of the time. Anyway, so yes, so broderie en glace, I love it. I've got a stack down here behind me in one of my bottom little cubby holes of broderie en glace that needs to be made up as well. But it's cotton, so it doesn't have the beautiful drape of this. I'll take this down and you'll be able to see the absolutely gorgeous drape of this. So that's the selvage. Oh, so the pattern is actually along the selvage. So how it looks like a little flower is actually along the selvage edge, or selvage. It runs along the selvage. Look at that. So pretty. So I've actually got a number of pieces of broderie en glace that need to be made up. So I must get onto that at some stage. I've lost my edge. I've lost my edge. Anyway, that looks like it's, well, it's it for now, because what I didn't tell you is that I actually received 2 packages yesterday. I may have told you, I may not. And the other one is right here as well. However, I'm going to make you wait for that one. So this one here, I'm going to make you wait for this. I'll do this one tomorrow. But as a hint, this is the Dahlia Society's luxury box. So not the standard, this is the luxury. So this was one of my excuses as a birthday present to me. There's also extra fabric in here as well. Didn't I say something recently about calming down my fabric purchases? Might have to revisit that. Anyway, thank you. Hopefully you've enjoyed this time spent with me today. Perhaps you've used it to drift off to sleep with the beautiful calming sound of rain on the rooftop, listening to the soothing, calming voice of Hayley. Highly unlikely, because I don't think I'd be able to drift off to me yabbering away. So there we are. So that is the Think Pink Sewscription box number 15. Absolutely beautiful fabric. Actually, they would go, what if they go nicely together? Oh, I wonder how maybe not. They might be a little bit too busy. But there we go. You can see the two. Gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous quality every time. I've never been disappointed. So I will give you a hint that there will be another package coming soon from Beyond the Pink Door. And it's going to be a knockout. It's not a Sewscription box. It's a kit box, another kit box. And I did buy some extra fabric, and you are not going to believe the fabric that I'm going to show you out of that box. That's all I'm going to say. It's going to be wild, and you're going to love it. Anyway, that is it for today's Friday Sews. Thanks to Today in Jen's Sewing Room for the hashtag as always. And I look forward to seeing you tomorrow, so we can check out what's in this little beauty over here. I'll see you then. Bye.